There were so many people, because my predecessor had been in the seat for 30 years, that had been
Mm-hmm.
tracking her down, trying to get the nod, like trying to figure out what is it going to take. That wasn't me. It was none of that. And so I have no reason to be fearful, because I am so confident that this wasn't my plan. It was God's plan on my life. And I think that's the only way to explain. I was talking to one of my friends the other night, and I was like, sometimes I just sit back and I think about all that I've done. And I literally have not been in Congress for a total of 3 years. Like,
It's crazy.
I'm not at 3 years yet, right? And I was explaining that as I was on my flight coming back to DC, I was like, yeah, there's some old Republican that was on my plane. I was like, I have no idea who it is. And it's someone in my delegation, right? I'm like, no clue, no idea who he was whatsoever. But the guy that was sitting next to me on the plane was like obviously very into him. So I was like, this is going to be interesting, right? Because you're sitting next to me, but whatever. And so, but I thought about that, and I was like, he's probably been in Congress for a very long time. And I, as a sitting member of Congress, have no idea who he is. From the delegation of 38 people in Texas, I have no idea who he is. And so I was like, it's crazy, because some part of our bubble makes us believe that everybody knows all the elected officials. They know all 435 in the House. They know the 100 on the Senate side. And I was like, it's just fake and false.
Mm-hmm.
But more importantly, the fact is that, like, while he had on a jacket, I didn't pay attention to his name. He had on a jacket, he was a member of Congress and all that kind of stuff. It was the flight attendants that knew exactly who I was. It was other passengers that knew exactly who I was. And to think about the fact that I've been able to have such an impact in less than 3 years, which is more than some people that have been here for a very long time, it really only continues to reaffirm that this has never been anything that I did, but it's been the real purpose on my life. And so I am very confident that if for some reason my district said, hey, you know what, we don't like the right way that you represent, we think we want somebody else, I'm cool with that, because I believe in democracy. I believe that people should have the voices that they feel like are reflective of their will. And I'm completely confident that I will have life after Congress. Like, I am like planning, plotting, and like excited about life after Congress, because definitely the more I do this, the more anonymous I actually want to
Yeah.
be.
I can imagine.
And going into private life, I'd get a little bit of a reprieve.